Hi, my name is Namrah and I am an external progression coordinator at a sixth form in Hammersmith. It's quite a wide role. There are many areas that I'm involved in. So a part of my role includes working very closely with students to help them progress into their next steps for when they leave the sixth form. So that's making plans for applying for university or apprenticeships or alternative options. So I manage the whole UCAS process, where we have 300 students who apply to universities. I've also in the past done a bit of mentoring with our students. These range with students who have attendance or behavioural issues. So it's quite a wide role, but it involves a lot of one-to-one work with the students. The thing I like most about my role is working with the students. I really enjoy working with young people, and I always have. They're a great bunch, and it's really nice to sort of help them progress in their path and really encourage them to not let any barriers get in between of their ambition and goals. So that's really rewarding, and also it's just really nice to work with young people in that environment. I say that one day you'll find your place in society, and you'll find your place in your career, and as easy as it is to say, to not let your stammer hold you back in your career. I mean, that's me being a hypocrite, because I think I still do sometimes let it hold me back. But at the end of the day, I think you will only look back at the opportunities that you missed because you were afraid of your stammer. And to always remind yourself that you are not just your stammer. There is a lot more to you than your stammer, and once you take away that sort of negative thoughts and thinking, you realise that you have a lot more potential than you think, and that will help you progress in your career. It's never ever been an issue. They've actually been really supportive of my stammer. I have worked in many jobs now, but I think in this workplace, in the sixth form, I've been the most comfortable in my speech than ever. They've been really encouraging and supportive. My line manager actually noticed, at the beginning, when I joined, he knew that I had a stutter, and he said, right, well, we'll make sure that you don't have to do any public speaking or presentations or anything like that, which at the time we both thought, that's a great idea. I don't have to stand up and do public speaking or presentations. But then I think in time, after a few months, we both started to realise that that's not actually good for me. I don't think I should be hiding away, especially when I am required to do this presentation. So I never said anything to him, and he said himself that actually I'm starting to think whether me hiding you is healthy. And I said, well, I don't think it is really, because I think if anything I should try to be encouraging myself to try and do more public speaking. So in the past 6 months or so, he's been slowly trying to encourage me to stand up in staff briefings and things like that, and it's helped me massively. It's really helped me overcome my public speaking. So again, I feel like I've accomplished a lot in my speech in this role. I think my 13-year-old would be shocked and really happy of how I am now. I think my 13-year-old would have assumed that I would have carried on being a really quiet, shy person who does not put their hand up in, whatever situation it is. And I would never enter a career path where I'd be talking all day to students and staff. I think my 13-year-old self would be surprised that I'm so open about my stammering, just because I've spent a lot of my life hiding my stammer. So I think she would be very surprised that I openly talk about my stammer to people that I don't even know. I've taken part in videos that have been streamed online so the whole world knows that I stammer. Things like that. I just think she would be really happy for me that I sort of progressed in my speech and I did not let it tie me down. So I think I would tell my younger self that one day you'll finally be happy in where you are in your career, and you'd be working in a place where you have to talk all the time with students and staff and parents and carers, and that would shock myself when I was younger, but it is where I am now. So I think the key message is to really try not to let your stammer hold you back, because you will only look back on the opportunities that you missed, and you'll just be letting yourself down and nobody else. So that'd be a real shame.